Our next game tonight is Cave Run Kids by Telefrag Entertainment. The Cave Run Kids are adventure-seeking, treasure-grabbing explorers who run through lost caves to see who can make it the furthest. Take control of 2 characters at a time and run through the caves, grabbing any treasure you can find along the way. The further you get, the more treasure you can grab. The higher your score will be. This is most definitely a mobile game targeted mainly for Android, but it's still fun on the PC. I will be judging this game based on my PC playthrough, so I will be taking into account that it's designed for a mobile device, but that's not exactly going to mean I'm going to give it mercy. If there's anything on the PC I think should change, I'm going to mention it, because this game could definitely work for both. So let's take a look at Cave Run Kids. So it starts up quick. I always love that in my games, especially my mobile games. So it seems I got Steve-O and Lusa, and I don't know what this... The title seems a little cluttered. I don't know why. I mean, you can see things overlapping on top of each other. The title's overlapping on the... I believe this is the Google Play Leaderboards button. They don't seem to really do anything, but I'm not really on Google Play, so that would make sense. Speed down, treasure up. I see, so I think... Okay, there are different characters. That's cool. I like that. Replayability. Awesome. So, some of them do different things. By having her, there's going to be more treasure in the cave. By having him, I guess the speed will be decreased. Mix and match. Get more coins. Now, I touched on this game to make sure it was working. So, I have a few coins already, but not enough to actually unlock anything, it looks like. So, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, so the idea is I gotta control both of these characters with left and right arrows only. If I press the right arrow, it'll move the character on the right. If I press the left arrow, it will move the character on the left. And this actually makes it very complex. I'm surprised I'm getting this far, because I need to remember, by pressing left, I'm not going left, I'm just moving the person on the left. Oh, why did I do that? I wanted the money. I'm a greedy bastard. There's a high score that I can type in. Let's just Highsight. It's a pop-up box so you guys can't see it. There we go. So it's a very simplistic game. I'm going to say immediately, though, the controls for the PC don't exactly make sense. Why? Because you could easily have WASD and the arrow buttons control the different characters. So WASD would be great for controlling the character on the left, and left and right arrow buttons would be great for controlling the character on the right. With that, I inherently know who's going to move and which direction they're going to move. It makes it a lot less confusing. Because as I said right now, by pressing right, I'm not actually moving a character right, I'm moving the character on the right. So if I'm looking at the character on the left and I realize that character needs to move right, my mind is going to say, okay, press the right button. But instead, I'm going to be probably putting the character on the left to her doom. Oops. Character on the right, whatever. The concept is great, though. This kind of, in a weird way, it reminds me of The World Ends With You, just the whole concept of controlling 2 characters at the same time. Except much more complex, which is surprising because The World Ends With You was so complex. But it also had amazing plot. I do love the obstacles, though, that these poor kids are running through. I don't know if I could have gotten past that one. I probably just didn't wait long enough. But the procedural generation's nice. I like the changing tile sets. I like the whole feel of this is a different cave I'm going through every time. It's very nice. I feel like I'm in a snake's cave. I want to start seeing snakes now. Just snakes running at me. What is that thing? Oh, that's what that thing is. That wasn't a snake at all. That was very much a chainmail move. Oh my god, how did I get through that? I'm a wizard. It's official. Bats! Bats aren't snakes. Give me snakes. Oh no! Definitely complexity to it. I imagine on the... Ooh, I'm blanking here. I imagine on the Android, you just tap the left side or the right side, and that would inherently feel completely correct. I would feel that in my mind. I would say, this guy's gonna die. Press him. Know what I mean? But yeah, so apparently you can save levels. And yep, there it is. It just pops up a code for me to save. So if I quit out, yep, there it is. If I load up and enter in the code again, it looks like I'm going to get the same level. Nope, different tile set. Maybe not. That feature might not be fully implemented yet. I don't know. I'll know if a chainmail guy tries to kill me. Alright, let's see what else we got for characters. I probably unlocked some others here. So it's another speed down, treasure up. Coin magnet, that sounds fun. What else we got? Robo and... no... Pup! Oh, I want Pup. 500 coins, you monster. Puppies aren't that expensive. I like that it has that little ticker down there that's actually showing me how much progress I've made in the game. That's really cool. That's a nice little thought. It's kind of like a little stock market thing. I like that. So let's see. Total distance running, I unlocked Marty. Magma Man. Alright, let's try Magma Man and Robo. They have different sounds too. Very nice. Very nice game. I should mention this game is already available on Android, and I'll probably be picking it up shortly after this. It's a very addictive little game. So with the coin magnet, I'm guessing I don't even have to really move in line with the coins. One thing this game really has going for it is it has the feeling of both replayability and progress. As you play, even though you lose, anything you got along the way is something for you to use in the future to unlock more characters. It's very nice. The mixing and matching of characters as well is brilliant. I love it. Being able to have different abilities just by having different characters. I really like that idea. So I don't know why the load didn't work. Let's try that again, maybe? No? I don't know. I'm guessing it just doesn't work yet. Now, I agree. If the layout, the level layout should be the same. The tile set did change, though. I don't think so, because remember with that... Well, let's try it again. Maybe the code came out wrong or something. So far, this looks about the same, I think, maybe. Yep, this is the same as it was last time, so I think what happened is the code it gave me was actually wrong. Oops! Let's try it one more time and just make sure of that. Yeah, this looks like the same exact level once again. So just to test that out, what we'll do after is... Actually, I'll just kill myself now. Let's save and get the level code it gives me here. Quit out, try it, and run. Huh, it's the same. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I guess that one particular level just didn't quite save right. Maybe it was the tile set difference? I really don't know. But I really do like the idea of sharing seeds. I always like that in games with procedural generation. Binding of Isaac was an excellent example of that. It gives you the ability to show off generations that you thought were really neat. I'm actually hoping that you do what Binding of Isaac did on that too, where you just have certain codes that make certain codes that make very specific things or very special things. You know what I mean? What I would recommend though is if you're loading from a seed, don't let me collect money, because what I might do is I might find a seed that has like a straight path of just money, 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 and I would probably just take that, quite frankly, and just keep getting all the money. Oh, here's Snake Dude again. I'm not quite sure what's going on in the background there with those skulls just randomly there. Seems a little off. I don't know why. Again, really like the idea of the character powers. It's very cool. Ah, oop, no! So close. The creator, Telefrag, says the level save was suggested to challenge friends too. Yeah, I like that, because then you could have leaderboards potentially for every different seed. So, for example, you could have, I mean, I don't know exactly how Google Play limits you with your leaderboards, but you could potentially have it so each seed has its own set of leaderboards to see who can get however far they get. Kind of like what AudioSurf did, where you would have a seed generated based off of your song. And so what he did was there was a leaderboard for every single individual song. That seems like a cool thing to do. And then you could even have something like weekly challenge seeds or something, and you could just have a program randomly generate which seed that is. What is... Oh, it's the Ayakudo. Yeah, this is definitely a game that demands that you're paying attention at all times. Oh, double kill. It's a challenge, but I do like the idea. Keep going with it. Definitely expand on it. See if you can make the PC controls a little more expanded. And hey, you could probably do something like this. If you could make a widescreen version for PC and TVs in general, which would basically just be both paths except they're one on top and one on the bottom instead, you could make this for something like console games. I'm sure Xbox Live Arcade would love it. PS4. I know they take indie games like crazy, and a PC version would be great for that. Of course, the vertical look is absolutely perfect, though, for your mobile audience. So, all in all, I'd say it looks good. Once again, intro looks a little cluttered. It definitely has a lot to offer, but you got to try to make it look like things are less together. You know, the quit is overlaying on the power-ups. And again, that could just be a resolution thing for the PC for all I know. So if that's the case, ignore my comment. But otherwise, keep going. I like it. I'm going to download this on my phone immediately after this stream. Telefrag Entertainment, I want to thank you very much for coming by, and thank you very much for submitting this game. It was a fun blast to play, and like I said, I'm going to grab that immediately after my stream.